everybody, welcome back. It's Samantha, the Kansas City Stitcher here for Flosstube number 23. Today's April 2nd, Tuesday. It's been 3 weeks, I think. I've been busy. I've had a 30th birthday on March 22nd. I didn't do anything special. I took a 4-day weekend that weekend from work because my birthday was on a Friday. I went to the antique malls. I felt like a very old lady. That is perfectly okay with me. I then, after my nice 4-day weekend, had to then call in on my job on that Thursday after I came back on Tuesday, because I woke up at 4 something in the morning like I normally do to go to work, to the sound of spraying. It was a pipe underneath my bathroom sink. Fantastic. So, life catastrophes. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I have huskies. I have puppies right now at my house. So if there's any kind of little noise, they will be 6 weeks old this Friday. So it's probably them. So I'm going to apologize now. I have one finish. And there will be a second one today after this video is over, because I'm like this close to having something else finished. But I wanted to make this video while I had time to make it, because I was trying to do every 2 weeks, and well, obviously my birthday kind of happened, so I didn't do that. I am a Patreon of the Witchy Stitcher. Patron? I'm on the Witchy Stitcher's Patreon. Anyway, March's pattern was Hug Your Brain Today. I absolutely fell in love with this pattern, and the day that it was released, I had some mental things going on, and I was like, perfect, I'm starting it right now. I immediately got my sherbet fabric from Stitch Me, my 20 count, and I started it. I just pulled floss that I had in stash, similar to the called for. Not the called for colors, but similar. And now that I finished it, I'd like to know why I went this way on my fabric instead of this way on my fabric. I would have a lot of fabric left. Well, I mean, not a lot, because this is a fabric I've already used for a different Witchy Stitcher, but why did I place this in the middle? I'm gonna finish this on one of those hanging boards, I think, like I did my Even Forever, because this deserves to be hanging on my wall all the time, because I'm 100% an advocate for your mental health, and you should hug your brain every day. Every day. Depression is a real thing. And if taking meds is how you cope, and that's what you need to do, by all means, please do it. If talking to your partner helps you, even if they don't always want to listen, please do it. And yes, I do suffer from depression, but that's not the point. However, my partner does help. So. And I'll make one other statement with this Hug Your Brain. Whether they are family or not, if they are not helping your mental health or helping you hug your brain, you should 100% Do you. Do you. So, this will be on my wall, and I will thinking, and it will be right behind me at all times in these videos. So, I just have to buy the board because I haven't done that yet. I am going to cut the sides of this because and why is my needle still in the fabric? I'm going to cut the sides of this because I think that I could fit Quirky Quakers on this. I started some things. I'm going to start with the first thing I started. And I opened my mailbox today. Actually, my husband did. And he came in there and he handed me a package. Is it Rebecca? I'm pretty sure it's Rebecca. Slightly Bananas. I got a birthday present. A birthday card. I didn't grab the card, but it's fine because you guys don't need to read my card. I'm pretty sure it was a handmade card. I absolutely loved it, and I 100% cried when I opened this package today. Her and I started Strawberry Fields Forever together on March 15th, and she made me a project bag. And I might cry right now, but it's got strawberries on it. And I put Strawberry Fields Forever in here. So, Strawberry Fields Forever was a start on March 15th. A sal between Slightly Bananas and I. Anybody could join, but Blackbird's Designs. I am doing this on a 32 count Forbidden Fiber Co. Cranberry Crush. This was a fabric of the month. And I realized as I started this that I thought I had all the called for floss. I do not. I don't know if they were out of stock on 123 Stitch whenever I ordered this, or what happened. I don't know, but this is where I'm at. I got started on the border. It's hard to see. There's a strawberry. Yeah, a strawberry started up here. I can see it in person, but it is definitely really not showing that well on camera. But this project bag that she made me, it has pockets on the inside. I definitely opened this package and I looked at my husband, and when I pulled it out and unzipped it, and I go, it has pockets. It has pockets. So whenever I'm working on this, my scissors will go in the pocket. I'm just going to get the DMC colors that I'm missing instead of fancy floss, because I don't really want to go on 123 Stitch right now. But so thank you very much for my bag. It was a great birthday present. Next, I was going to start this on my birthday, but I decided thrift shopping was the thing I was going to do. So I didn't start this until March 26th. And it's Fox and Rabbit. This is the first Fox and Rabbit I've ever done. Ann Harper 1839. And this is the pattern I was supposed to get from Top Knot. In my last video, I sent back the other pattern. She sent me a shipping label and I sent it back. No big deal. I didn't order it, so I did order this. I also ordered 36 count Milk and Honey from Fiber on a Whim. I'm doing a complete color conversion on this. Absolutely nothing like the called for. I love this. This all started with, this is all DMC. This started out because I wanted 550 in it. That is my favorite DMC color. And don't know why this isn't on here. And I don't know where my needle went. It was on this project. Oh well, I'll find it. I just kind of pulled these from out of my stash, so. Excuse me while I wrestle DMC. I did use the called for B5200. Here's my colors. I hope that was not my screw and grab for this, but it's gonna look fantastic. Try to wrestle this and not drop it all. Puppy, sorry. Yeah, it's gonna look great. I can't wait to pull this out and work on it some more. I did not want to put this away whenever I did, but I didn't even finish all my Whippo calls, so. But I am curious on what happened to my needle now. I got an email from Black Cat X Stitchery. I signed up to do their quarterly bags of the month, but it was a waiting list. I got an email saying that she had a spot open and she conveniently had a bag left if I wanted it. So I went ahead and paid for this. Yes. Teresa Kogut bag. It even came with a needle book. Let me just open this back up. It came with a little needle book. Well, Ort book, I think, but oh, my needle's in it. Just kidding, my needle wasn't lost. Smart! Good thing I did that. So, this was also a purchase. But. And I started one last thing. Oh, my birthday card. I didn't even realize it's strawberries. Friday, this past Friday, Slightly Bananas and I were supposed to start our Easter one. I did start it. I have not posted it on Instagram, but this will be done. If not tonight, it'll be done like first thing tomorrow. It says, stretch those legs and find some eggs. I purchased that for my birthday. Frosted Pumpkin gives you a $5 reward for your birthday. So I paid $1 for that. Because they're like, well, I paid like 95 cents plus tax, but because they're like $5.95, I believe. Next I worked on, that was it for the new starts. But I don't count those as new, well, I count them as new starts kind of, but it's all one whip. So anyway, Sharks and Minnows. I am stitching this for my husband. I was kind of hoping to have this done in March. That is obviously not the case because it's still a whip. I don't remember where I was. I know that I didn't have any of this on this side. And I don't know that I had this filled in. I think I might have started it, but I don't think it was filled in. So I've done all of it. This is a lot. This top piece is a lot. And this is a 14 count Ada. It is a Forbidden Fiber Co. I bought the kit, so it's all called for. Does it say the called for? I don't see it, so it's 14 count Ada. Oh, this was a 28 count. I don't remember the name of it, but next I've worked on, this was actually a Whip Go call for this month, and I have it down to finish this bad boy, but I have worked on it a little bit. This is the Witchy Stitcher Sleepy Hollow, and don't mind this horrible print. I was definitely running out of ink. I'm doing this on a 28 count Fangirl Fibers. I believe this was, it was in the Pokemon box, but I don't remember the name of it. Fairy type? Was it fairy type? It was a fairy type, I think. I know that I definitely didn't have all of this, and I didn't have any of this, so I've done all of this and down into here. And I think it was cut off like right here. I've worked it down in here. This is a Whip Go call for this month, and it is a Whip Go call to finish it. I am on the last page, and it's honestly, it's really not that much left. The biggest part that's left is this piece down here. Is a lot of stitching. That is full coverage in here, but that's okay. And I am obviously using 310, and then I just pulled 2 teals that I liked because I think all pumpkins should be teal. Well, I mean, besides actual pumpkins, any cross-stitch pumpkins that I pretty much do are going to be in teal, because this is a food allergy house. My best friend growing up, her daughter is allergic to peanuts, so I understand. There. It is a very, very tragic thing. And I say that because I love Reese's. My husband absolutely cannot stand the smell of peanut butter, so I don't eat them in the house. Next, this is a pattern you haven't seen in a while, or a project you haven't seen in a while. Or at least not in my last video. Because I took a 3-week hiatus. I was caught up, so it's no big deal. Bernadette. We got part 2. So I've started in down here. 310. That's all I've worked on. I just started working back on this yesterday, so all of this was done. I filled in a little bit up here, but now I'm working on down here. I am at 39.33% on part 2. I'm slowly trying to finish page 1. It is. Page 1, I believe, is almost done. But now that I have part 2, I've got like almost 7,000 stitches of 310 to do, so I'm gonna work on 310 for a little bit. Because I still want to finish that this year. Actually, I have a goal of finishing quite a few things this year. We're gonna go into plans. Do some planning. This is not my address. That was something else. Somebody else's address. And I don't want somebody else's address on camera. Do I have a cover photo of this? Yeah, I do. This was my other Whip Go call. By Star Wars in this house. Star Wars. I haven't worked on this in a really long time, you guys. It was long overdue. And conveniently, Marjorie made Whipco, or not Whipco, Pick-a-Whip prompt is project with words. So, I have this on QSnap ready to go. Here's where I'm at. I'm gonna go back in here down to Darth Vader. This is gonna be framed whenever it's done. This is a 14 count Ada. I don't know the name of this fabric, and nor do I know what is on it because it's been in a project bag, so it shouldn't have got anything on it. I bought this from somebody's D-stash, so I don't know the name of it, and I don't know the dyer, but I absolutely love this fabric. And I have 3 days put down for that. I kind of want to finish this next year, but we'll see. We'll see. Other plans? I don't want to lose my card. I have to pull out my crossword. My crossword for this month. I think I'm going to go over here and stitch you. So I'm going to go ahead and just show where I'm at. This is on 18 count Atypical by Mystic Fabrics. And there's where I am. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go you. I have quite a bit of plans this month, so stitching a smaller word is actually really kind of perfect. I'm stitching this with a hand dye by Rolanda. The variegated is hand dye by Rolanda, and the blue is Blue Bonnet by Color and Cotton. And I believe this is in a pepper pot project bag. I put my hoop in here already, so I have it. And 2 last plans. My 2 projects this month for my 30 for 30. I'm gonna start Flowers Always. I don't know when this month, but I'm gonna start it. By Hello from Liz Matthews. I'm doing this on a 28 count. Picture This Plus. I don't know the name of it, but sorry. Dog ran out. Husband had to get her. So I know you heard him. Anyway, Flowers Always. I'm gonna do this Picture This Plus 28 count. I don't know the name of it. I don't remember. And I don't know where the tag for it went. And I'm gonna use Dazzle Me Night Stalker Calling Floss. I hope 2 skeins of this is enough. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if it will be. We'll find out. The other thing I'm going to start this month is my Alice in Wonderland tree. I love this. I love it. We all know I'm obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. I chose a hand dye by Rolanda. This is a 46 count. It looks, I think it's going to look great. Oh, this one's actually named Serenity. I have to still buy the DMC, but that's okay. Who doesn't need an excuse to go to Joann's or Michael's? Not I. Purchases? We could do some purchases. I ordered Charlie. By RETM. We are 100% obsessed with Willy Wonka in this house. And I pulled a Be Stitch Me Luna Moth fabric for it because I think it'll look great. That'll look fantastic. I bought some Moselle silk. Ooh. I bought that was a piece of chocolate or something, a candy that came with these. I bought carnation and pumpkin. And these are 360 yards, 1 strand silk. And I already had this pattern in my stash. I don't have this planned for one of my 30 for 30s, but I do want to start it because I've had this in my stash since pretty much since it came out. It's the Fruits of Plenty. With Moselle silk on a 32 count Boneyard Bee Stitch Bee. I really want to get back into the Bee Stitch Bee fabric of the month, but I don't know. I love her fabric. I might start that this month. Oh, I don't need another big pattern. I went to a garage sale. I went to a garage sale because it was posted on Facebook and it said crafting supplies, cross stitch, quilting. You had me at cross stitch. You 100% had me at cross stitch. So I'm going to show the good stuff last. First of all, I bought 3 patterns. Autumn Victorian. Yes, please. Does this say what year these were? 1981. Victorian Villa. 1979. And 1979 Christmas Victorian. Hello. These are fantastic. And I will be stitching. I bought fabric. Lots of fabric. I mean, and like decent sized fabric. Like lots. Of fabric. Sorry, my husband came in here, brought me my dinner. Oh, and another piece of fabric. Black. Yeah, that's definitely 14 count. There were hoops. I'm gonna finish something in this. Don't know what I'm gonna finish, but I'm gonna finish probably something in these tiny little ones because I'm not gonna stitch something that's small. Actually, you know, I got those cross stitch little tiny patterns. That book that I got from my mother-in-law for Christmas. I bet some of those would fit in this. We'll see. I don't know. The best for last. They had some cross stitch finishes. And I had to refrain from buying more, but a dog blessed this home. This is a little button, paw button, like a little, I don't know. I'm gonna put this up. I might put this up, like back here. And then I bought one more. I bought one more finish. This is fantastic. It is totally done. Framed, everything. You guys, I spent $20 on all of this. That's a steal. I would, like, this is fantastic. I'm gonna put this up somewhere behind me too, like, where you all can see it maybe? I don't know. This is great. I am gonna say a couple people that I've been watching lately, besides my normal Marjorie Maid and Michelle Bendy. I started watching Wicked Cat Stitch, Wicked Cat Stitch, I believe. I'm gonna just tag her in my description box down below, but I'm pretty sure it's Wicked Cat Stitch. She has 2 videos out, Flosstube 1 and then Flosstube 1.5. She's fantastic. I love her. I cannot wait to watch more of her videos. The Okie Stitcher, she's commented on, I think, every video I've done since I've started. I love you. And that's all I'm gonna say. I know that you and I don't really talk outside of here, but I've been watching some other people too, but I can't think of their names on here. I'm gonna talk about books really fast because I've been reading and I don't talk about books very often, so I've been reading Divine Rivals. I love this. I absolutely love this. I'm almost done. I'm gonna try to finish this week because I want to go on to Ruthless Vows. But this is fantastic. Iris and Roman. Yeah, Roman. Iris and Roman write letters to each other through a secret wardrobe. She goes off to war, but isn't in the war. She's writing for a newspaper in the war. He knows who she is. She doesn't know who he is as they're writing these letters. And I can tell you that she goes off to war because it doesn't happen that far into the book, so it's really not a spoiler. This is a war between 2 gods. I've seen some of the war because I'm, almost done with it, but there's not a ton about the war, really. But this is fantastic. It's a young adult. I love this book. It's like a 4-star read for me at this point, but I don't love it enough that I'm probably ever going to read these again. I don't know. And on Audible, yes, I have the physical book too. I've been reading the 2nd book, House of Sky and Breath. Well, really, I've been listening to, because I've been listening to it more than I've been reading it. But I'm not quite halfway. I'm not going to really talk about this because Sarah J. Maas is Sarah J. Maas, you guys. Like, she's my favorite. I have read all her other series. I've been reading this book for a while because I keep getting distracted by other books. And I can't do it all because I also want to stitch. I also am on that I've borrowed from my library, so I just got it the other day. Like, it came to me the other day. The book by the girl who plays Sam in iCarly. I'm Glad My Mom Died is the name of it. This book is fantastic. It's made me cry already. I still have like 5 hours or something left to read or listen to. I'm not reading it, but... And I'm glad that she's the one narrating her own book. That's fantastic. I think that's all I'm going to say. If you're new here, thank you for coming. If you have watched me for a while or have just started watching me, like maybe you're not brand new, but thank you. I hope you keep coming back. I think that's all I've got. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful week. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.